The Spacemaker video is going to take a look at the microclimate tool. So here in the analysis tab, we have microclimate and we also have a wind analysis running in the background. The microclimate that I have here at the moment, I've actually included trees, so vegetation under the layers here. You can see that does cool the space down. So I have comfort, I have temperature, the pseudo color overlay here gives us an idea where it might be quite hot. So this space is looking pretty warm, but where we get into the trees, it's cooling down a little bit. You'll notice I've chosen a warm climate here. So if we go to typical climate and let that run, you can see the temperatures drop a bit. But if we're working certain parts of the world, we can see that the climate range is a lot higher here. And then if we're working in a colder climate, again, this will analyze pretty quickly and give us the feedback that this is a bit cooler. Just going back to the warmer climate here, what you'll see is when I remove the trees, the temperature will be continuous across. Also to note, once you have the wind analysis running, this may affect the microclimate. This is a very simple workflow, and here where we go to edit those layers, and we go to the layers and we want to maybe adjust the vegetation here, so you can see I have it here, and I can actually grab that component and double click to edit. So I'll just pull some of these back a little bit. Let me go to 2D to do that. I'm just going to delete it. It's not liking me in the moment. There we go. So as we go and make these adjustments to that vegetation and then apply changes, when we add it to the current scenario, you'll see that the analysis will update with the microclimate, and this one is pretty quick. So you can see here it's wanting to do the update of the sun requirements, which go pretty quick as well, and it may want to take on the wind. So here I'm just redoing it. Sun will do it pretty quickly. Wind, of course, is going to take longer, but we should see this update in the screen pretty quickly. Other things you'll note is I've set this up for summer in the northern hemisphere. You can also hit that button and manage the dates. Typically it might just show January the 1st, and you could also adjust the time of the day. So maybe we don't need to go till 8 o'clock at night. We might want to go between the hours of 11 and 3 p.m, usually the hottest times of the day, and you can report back on that. So yeah, here we go. It's looking at the comfort. Looks like it's going to take a little bit longer to do the full analysis, but again, you can see here the cooler part of the site, the warmer part of the site for a typical climate, and then when we get into that warmest climate, it will give us those higher temperatures. So that's the basics of the microclimate and how you can add some vegetation to provide cooling to that microclimate space.